everybody, welcome back to the Lazy Gamers and another episode of Prison Architect. And today, we're going to try to work on this prison again, big old Mongo thing. I'm going to go ahead and speed them up, let them do their thing, because they're still working on all this, and all this, so they got plenty of stuff to do. And it's dark, and you know, if you know me, I hate that being dark. So we're going to mess around with the utilities today and kind of start getting some of that done. And start working on the main utilities on this prison just to get main lights on, and then it's going to take a lot more to get everything done, of course. And they are irritating the tar out of me because they're taking forever getting everything done. But real quick, let's do a quick briefing. We're at losing $16,000 a day, and we're at $6,659,000. Oh, and $164 in debt. So we are broke, and we're still going to spend a lot more money. Let me take that one. So what I'm going to do is drop in here to utility mode. Let's kind of zoom in a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is change this up just a little bit, and I'm going to dismantle the utilities right here along this line on each of them. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I just want it running the hallways. And I'm going to do la 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 la. Or at least that's my thought. And I'm going to have it, once it gets there, I'm going to have it come on out and do some of this stuff out here. Till we use it up. Till we get that thing all maxed out. Which I don't think it's got that much more to go. I'll have to look here. Where's it at? Yeah, it's about halfway, so it won't take long to use that up. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this back along here. Yeah, took those out. But what I'm going to do is then I'm going to take them out up here so that each one is running each main blah blah blah. Each of the generators is running its own little area. So I'm just kind of working on that at the moment, because each generator is going to run like the cell block up to here. And so I think right here is a good spot. Well, actually what I want to do is about right here. So I wonder, actually let's go here. Let's go right here. Let's go right there, where it'll stop running those. And I'm sure it's going to take quite a few of the main generator, the big generators, to manage this, just because of all the hot water and all that stuff. So my thought is for now, I'm going to come in here and put a power station, as they call it, right here on this spot. I was thinking about doing every one of them, which actually is probably what I'm end up doing, is every one. But I was going to do every other one just for giggles to start with. And I'll have to break them up. Still have to break and do that. But I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to do every other one for now. I'm going to line them up here. I think I'm going to line them up on the second one. So let's actually come back, pull that one out, line it up on the... Let's go right in here. And let's do that on every other, just for now. We're going to be adding a ton of these more, I can tell you that right now. We're going to add a whole bunch more of these. Come on, you stupid. There we go. And then I'll come down and the other, because basically what I'm looking at on the same third, well, it'll run 1, 2, 3 sections, and then that's going to be it. And so I'm going to pull this up and go on the second one. And right there too. That is just to get some light addressed in here. Just because it is such a pain in the keister to do anything when you don't have, when it's all dark. I ain't even going to mess around. We're going to go ahead and add all those. Take those out. Add those in. And then I'm sure it's going to be one every section, especially when we get the boilers in. But for now, I think this will do. I'll just have to mess with it as I go. Just kind of get some lights on out in this section, so as we start building we can do that. So that is the idea anyway. Oh well, we messed that one all up, didn't we? Let's come in and say nope, then put it right. That'll work. And make sure we're right on it. Get too far out and I can't control the mouse very darn well. There we go. Act like you know what you're doing. Okay, that'll be all those. Not that they're going to do any good because they have no power hooked up to them. So now let's come along. Let's just go like so. Let's come back and then we'll go like so. Doesn't really matter. We got 1, 2, 3. We got nothing up there. Yep, and they're all connected, of course. Come on. Thank you. I'd like to run it right down the middle if I could. Right down the middle if possible. You know how that goes. Right down the middle. There we go. Right down the middle. Huh? There we go. Okay. Well, can we get some of it done anyway? Okay, and we're going to have this, that, and the other. There we go. Okay. Let's go. And we're gonna run light. We're gonna run the power right up to these because, for obvious reasons, we're gonna need it. Let's get in here and disconnect some more utilities. We'll probably disconnect, say, right about here. And then this will run, so this one's going to run here. And so we'll disconnect though right about here. Yeah, right about there. Oops. Let's disconnect this. Yeah, disconnect. Yeah, we didn't mess up right here. We made a kind of a small hallway and a large one there, and that's where our spacing got off, but oh well, it happens. Now, where are we disconnecting at? So we can see. Or did it even accept it? It didn't look like it took it. Or it took it in more than one spot, and we'll have to put it back. Which that's okay if that's what it did. Be annoying, but it don't matter. It's all gonna work out eventually. So that's just getting the main electrical area going, and we got so much going on that, whoa, back over here we locked it up, which doesn't surprise me in the least. So we're going to have all kinds of, because we're going to have electrical over here too, and that's why I wanted to kind of think about this one, because we're going to have to jump it over, and probably, you know, hook up here. So what I'm thinking is we're going to have whoa, put this in right. Then we're going to have a connection here. And then we're going to have to run a connection right here. And then do bad boy right. But see, my thoughts is, and that's what I'm making sure I'm doing, it's going to have to come over right to here. Because we'll have to put a wall in there. Should have done one more. And done some capacitors. Just to run that. Just to run that bad boy there. Okay. And we got things coming up here. We're going to have to do some of this for this. So I may have to scooch this one over, or I may just make it work right there. I don't know. We'll see here. Well, see, we're going to have to do all kinds of stuff for all this. So we're going to have several in here. It's a good thing we didn't put any in there. We'll probably put 1, 2, 3 and just route them just to run that. Just to run the one. Just to run these 3 areas, and I don't know, they're probably going to take more than one, so we may have to move this bad boy over just a little bit farther. So actually, that's what I'm going to do right now while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out just while I'm thinking about it, and maybe even pull these guys back. Okay, that way we can put a station in, because that'll come out, boom, boom, and then probably put one in right, probably one over right there. So that's gonna take, yeah, so that way we can run this off of there. Now we may even have to put a third one in. This may have to operate up in here. That's what we're gonna do there. Woohoo! And hopefully I left myself enough room for everything. We're gonna find out here real quick, like. Yeah, because the wall will go right there. So that's what we're doing. And if we do need to, we can put a third one in here and just back these off for running that. But see, this is going to be interesting. For the hot water here, we're going to have hot water, several lines right up in here just to take these and to take those. So that's going to be very, very interesting. Hopefully we can do this with what we got. I'm be interested to see if we can make that happen, or if we're going to have to figure something out for the hot water, which wouldn't surprise me none if we have to do that. So we'll have to see. So now what we got to wait and do is see if they can get all the electrical on. That's the main electrical. It's not all of it, but that's the main part of it, right? Yep. At least in my, yeah, that's the main. There's blue, 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 blue. That's the main electrical. So then we got to do we're going to do main water lines too. Of course, we don't really have any water going. We just got it from right here and never did anything with it. We'll run it down this way. But we're going to need it down to this way. So we can get them installing that. And we're going to need it up this line, definitely. We're definitely going to need it up this way. I can easily come up that way. And then we're probably going to need a main line right through here, considering Come on, go that way, dude. There we go. Okay. So I'd like to just run it from here and run it straight across. Can't do that. Can't do that. But that's what I'd like to do. So what I think I'm going to have to do is this. And you'll see my thoughts here. Whoa. Is that. And then I can run it like so. For water across this whole thing. Oh, can't go that far. So maybe something like that. And we could do it all up through here to get water lines in. Something like that. So we're going to get main utilities ran. I really don't want them inside there, but it could happen. Let's run through here. Whee, whoa, get too carried away there. I mean, if we have to come up through here for some, I could, but really prefer not to. I'd rather keep it all in the maintenance area. It makes more sense to me. As much of it in the maintenance area as possible. I might run some of these back and forth, but that's going to get them cranking so we can start getting the rest of the utilities. So there's the main, that's the main electrical line and the main water lines put in, and then we got all the little lines and all that to do. Actually, as you think about it, I think we've got to come over, yeah, we do have to come over with main lines all the way over to here. I'm pretty certain on these bigger units. They have to have main hookups. Those can have little ones. Yep. Boom. Oh, I thought I had. Oh, that is the laundry. I've already done it. Duh. Okay. So we're starting to get some stuff. They're starting to get a few in line. They just don't have everything done yet. So we come out. We're starting to get a few grids on, but they're going to keep working on that, and we'll see how that goes. They finally started getting all the walls in, so now they're working on that. Are they done down here? Nope, they're still doing this. They're still doing that foundation. So I'd like them to keep cranking on that. I'd like to get this all powered up. And then we still got, I'm pretty sure we still got a foundation out here to do. Or did they already complete that? They may have material. Yep. They've already got that foundation done. They've already widened this for us. And that's what was going on here, is we were widening this so that we could fit more of these in here, if you remember that. Now we can actually come in and find a serving table, which is down somewhere. It's always, you can never find the stupid thing. Yeah. And that was the idea there, was to add another. Zoom in, you stupid. Yeah. There we go. So we could add another serving table there on that side. And we extended it all the way down here. So we could put double serving tables like so. I don't have them labeled out, but that's good enough. You get the idea. We're going to change that up. We'll have to go through the logistics for everything once we get it all built. We're at 2,000 prisoner capabilities right now. 2,128. Not quite halfway there. Not quite halfway there. So we've got a long way to go, I think. Get off there. I didn't want to do that. So we've got a ways to go to get this done. Good. Oh, gravy. So what I'm going to come in and do, Oh, now we're starting to get stuff on. I'm going to build a wall right here. Because that's what we're going to do, is put a wall in here and then take that other one out. So I'm going to get that laid in so I can get these, we can get this other part designed. That's what we're doing here. So we can try to have a big enough canteens. Which, who knows if we're going to. Have big enough ones or not. So they're getting that done. Let's go ahead and keep going. I think, what did we do? Yep, from right here. So let's go ahead and get the walls spaced out for the canteens. I guess that's going to have to be a... Well, not really. I mean, we could do... split it in half. But then we wouldn't be able to get a double... Well, I guess we could take some of that one out and put a double canteen up there, couldn't we? Or we can just make this one giant canteen for these fellers here. I think I'll just do that. I think I'll just make it a big canteen. So we'll need more. No, we're not going to. Okay, and we'll just have to take this one little wall out there when we do it to be able to do a serving tray in there. To add the extra serving tables. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about. So boom, boom, boom. Bam. Something like that. That should be even. Yeah, that makes them even. And you can tell we still got doors to put in. There's so much to be done on this one. It is going to be a minute. Go ahead and keep cranking. Crank, 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 crank. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Try to get these in. Oh, what did I do there? Yeah, I went ahead and did a wall there, right? Yeah, we did a wall. Try to make it line up here. And then we did a wall here. There we go. So they can build those for the canteens, because we'll, again, we're going to have just sections go here, sections go there. So we're kind of dividing that whole stupid thing off. That is so big. It's saying that's all we got. We only got 2,100. I cannot believe that we only got 2,100. How many do we have? Hey, hey, get back on there. Okay, so we got maximum, we got almost 400. And shared, we got 1610, which is going to be minimum. So that's going to be the minimum. That's going to be the minimum security area. So we'll be able to knock that out pretty quick. But we'll do all that later. So we're at 2,100. So we still got to come up. Now we're going to do. What else were we going to do? We got death row. We got 120 in death row. And we're going to do protective custody, because we'll need that. And then I guess we're going to do a normal security. So in normal security, you can't do dorms with. You only do, like, we're sharing 4 cells in here in these, because that's the minimum security. You can't do that with the others. So we're able to pack in a little bit more in here. But that's okay, but that's what we're going to have to do. Here we can't pack them in, so I think because they're in protective custody, we are going to do a little bit smaller cells. They're going to have basic cells, and then we're going to do like a shower system, which I really don't like doing standard showers, but I don't like doing like the group shower thing with them, because it's just a pain in the keister. But that's what I'm going to have to do down here to be able to fit more cells in, I think. They're not gonna. We'll do a common area, so we'll make them a little bit smaller. We'll pack them in a little bit tighter, do a common area, and they'll be down there away from everybody else. So that's what we're gonna do down here. But it's gonna be a pretty tight area. I mean, it's gonna be pretty. They're gonna have pretty small cells. A bed, a toilet, I mean, and that's going to be about the gist of it, a bed and a toilet. So they're going to be packed in like sardines, and then we'll do canteens and all that. We'll see how we get that going. They got to get that done before we can even think about that, don't we? Alright, well, we got to let these guys keep designing that out, and we're starting to get some lights on, finally. So as they get that done, we can light that stuff up and get that done, and figure out exactly what we're doing with all the lights. Why ain't that? What is going on here? Why isn't that? What is wrong? Oh, there we go. Don't know what it was doing, but it wasn't switched on for some reason. Who knows? Maybe they hadn't got something separated yet. Because, yeah, now it's on. And it is control. Well, it's just doing. It's hooked in down here and doing all that, but it isn't. Oh, we got something up. We don't have it disconnected up there. Which they should have that set, but let's make sure that we have that set right there. Because otherwise, when we get all this hooked up, it'll be a nightmare. Will be an absolute nightmare. So once they get the rest of it in place. So let's take a look here. Shaboom! Heard some more come on. So anyway, guys, that's a quick look. We're going to call that for right now. Call that an episode. We got the main utility designed out. We're going to let them design that out, and then we'll come in. I'd like to let them come in and start, so we can start doing all the other utilities. We'll do all the cold water and all that. That would be the easiest thing to do. And we'll run all the cold water spots and get that going. Once they get, but they're gonna have to get the main utilities in before we can really know that we got that going the way we want to get it. So, I mean, we might be able to do some of it prior, but that's really what we're at. We got all these flashing lights. I'd like to get some of them toned because they're starting to get on my nerves. So, straight honesty, starting to get on my nerves. I'd like to get that done. What we got going on down here? You're on. Okay, there we go. Well, it should handle that. No more than what it's handling. There we go. So we're starting to make progress. Slowly but surely, we will make more progress. And I'm sure we're going to have to get more generators in here as they get this going and start breaking that apart just a little bit more. I'm sure it's going to take that without a doubt to get that done. What we got going on here. So, yep. So, guys, that's what we're going to do. We're going to call it right there for right now. And, oh, they're still working on it. Okay. Anyway, that's going to be good for now. Please comment. Please like. Please subscribe. Got any ideas on any way better we can do this? But I think this is going to work for this side, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do down in the other section. But like I said, comments, we appreciate them. So let's get them in there if you would. And so there you go. And remember, the day's what you make it. So let's make it a good one.